Why is it important to manage manage a portfolio? Now, we've touched on this fairly briefly in the previous slides, but let's discuss it further, and let's use an example. On your screen, there you see a graphical representation of a share price of a particular company over a number of years. Now, let's use an example. A person bought this particular share because he had an objective to meet in a couple of years down the line. We'll call that year X. Initially, this particular stock did very, very well for you. I mean, the share price went up, assuming he bought it at 20, it went up to 25 Rand, great. That is a fairly healthy return on investment. Okay. But then the market conditions changed and the value of his holding declined. Okay. And as the value has declined, because this person was not reevaluating his original decision, he's actually incurred a fairly substantial loss. His original investment is not worth that much anymore. Okay. Managing your portfolio is very important if you want to keep it moving in the right direction in the most efficient manner. Okay. The reason why you have a portfolio made up of holdings is that you have an expectation and an objective to make profit. And if things are not working for you, we need to do something about that. Okay. Let's bring this home a little bit closer. Let's talk about the JSE Trading Challenge. All of you guys listening out there in Radio Land, as we will call it, have an objective for participating in the JSE Trading Challenge. Some people might be trading to win. They want the prize money. Other people are trading to learn. Okay? But whatever it is, there's only a 3-month window in which you guys can participate. Okay? Looking at some of the participants in the challenge, there are some people out there that have bought it in September and are just sitting on their holdings, and every single one of their holdings is losing money. The probability of a great turnaround, while it did exist, is not very strong. Okay, so these people are never going to win, and also because they've just bought and are holding onto their assets, there's no learning that is happening. Okay. On the other side of the coin, some participants who are in the top 5 have been a little bit more active in re-evaluating their portfolio, looking at what they're doing, looking at the performance of their holdings. Okay, but everybody's doing it. Some of them are sitting on holdings that are not moving as strongly as their neighbors, and the people behind them are closing the gap. Your competitor is closer than you can imagine. Okay, once again, managing your portfolio is important in order to keep your money growing in the most efficient manner according to your objectives. Now, I've been talking about objectives, and in the last slide, I mean, I must have mentioned objectives 6 or 7 times. The reason why I do that is surprisingly few people have an objective for investing. Okay, when I ask them, they say things like, "Oh, I want to make money." Well, great, very pleased about that, but you can make money in a bank. You can make money by buying a unit trust. You can make money by investing in your brother-in-law's fish and chip shop. Okay, it's not necessarily why you have a portfolio. A portfolio must have an objective. Okay, you want your money to grow at 10, 12, 15% per annum, whatever you think is, or whatever your objective is, over 1, 5, 10 years, whatever it is, according to the risk that you're comfortable to take. That is the objective. I want to grow my portfolio at 12% per annum over 5 years without subjecting myself to undue risk. Okay. Once you know what your portfolio should be doing, you can then choose the right holdings for your portfolio. So, for example, if you want to grow at a moderate rate, okay, over a fairly long time, but you risk adverse, you're not going to go out and buy a highly volatile derivative, for example. Okay, and that is part of portfolio management. You choose the right holding according to your objectives. Okay, once again, I want to come back to the JSE challenge. There's a 3-month period, and the person with the highest net asset value wins. Okay. If you're going to adopt a buy and hold strategy and the market is not working with you, you're never going to be a contender as such. You need to make changes. You need to recalculate, and you need to think about what you want to achieve. Okay. We're halfway through the challenge. There's still time to make some decent growth out of there. Right. Before I continue, let's just do a summary. Okay. Managing our portfolio is, well, we talked about what a portfolio is. Okay. It's a holdings of shares. Okay. We spoke about why it's important, because if you just buy something and forget about it, if it's not doing what you expect, you run the risk of a loss. Okay. We've also spoken about the importance of having an objective, because that will help focus your decision making on shares that are appropriate to you.